session we spoke about the centurion.
आम्ही शतपती विषयी उलयलेले.
The centurion was, his servant was not well.
तेजो चाकर बरो नासलोलो.
And though he being the Lord or the master,
तो तेजो दोनी जावन करून
he still chose to go and humble himself that his servant would be healed.
तेनी विचून काले खालती जावपाक की तेजो चाकराक बरेपण मेवपाक.
Then we spoke about Naaman.
आणि मागीर आमी नामाना विशीं
We
उलयले.
saw about that servant girl.
आमी पळयता ती चाकून जी आसलेली तेची.
She not, though she had a bitter experience or bad experience with Naaman and the people of that land,
तेजो वायट अनुभव आसून लेगीत नामाना सांगता आनी त्या जमनेल्या लोकांक सांगता.
she chose not to be bitter.
तेनी वेचून काले खोडसाणीन
On the
जेना जावपाक.
contrary, she chose to speak
तेच्या आड पोंगेल तेनी वेचून काले उलोवपाक त्या
that
विशीं.
Naaman would be
की
blessed.
नामानाक बरेपण मेवपाक.
Now we go to that third example that we had given in Mark chapter 2, verse 3 onwards.
चोग जाण आर जाल्ल्या एका मनशाक उखलून ताचे सोरशी घेवन आयले, पूण लोकांक लागून ते मनशाक ताचेशी हाडूंक जायनासले देखून जेजू आसलो त्या जाग्या वेलो वयलो पाटोस तांणी उक्तो केलो.
Okay, we see now these 4 men carrying a paralytic.
आता आमी पळयता ही 4 दादले आसले ते एका आरीच्या मनशाक हाडटा
First
जेजूशी.
and foremost, they are carrying somebody else's burden over them.
पहिले म्हणल्यार ते दुसऱ्या कोणाचो भार घेवन आसा तेंचेर.
Are paralytic? We don't even know whether they were family members.
आमी नको पासून ती तेजी सोयरी आसलेली काय
We
म्हणून.
don't know whether they were friends.
आमी नको ते इश्ट आसलेले काय म्हणून.
We don't know the full background.
आमी सगळो इतिहास नको तेंचो.
Maybe they were neighbors,
जायत गर शेजारी जावंक
maybe
शकता,
friends,
इश्ट जावंक शकता,
maybe family members.
जायत गर सोयरी दायरी.
But sometimes even in family we don't want to take the other's burdens.
पूण आमच्या कुटुंबात सोयऱ्या दायरामध्ये येतात पासून आमी दुसऱ्याचो भार घेवंक सोदिना.
तेजेनी कोण सोंसचें पडटलें, तेजो तेकाच पळोवंक दी. We have that, right?
अशें करता न्हू आमी.
We have that. Because we, एक दीस, 2 दीस, 3 दीस ओके. खूब तेंप जालो भार दुसऱ्यांचो पेज आमचेर घेवप म्हणल्यार आमीच पेज, आमचेच पेज जाता मागीर. Our life also begins to get finished.
आमची
But
शीट
these-
काबार जाता का दिसता.
But these 4 men carried somebody else's burden over them.
पूण हे 4 दादल्यांनी आनीक कोणाचो भार हाडलो
They
आपल्याचेर.
carried this paralytic's burden over them.
ह्या आरीच्या मनशाचो भार घेतलो आपल्याचेर.
We cannot be a blessing to somebody if we don't feel, if we don't have empathy, we don't have sympathy, if we don't feel their pain.
आमी दुसऱ्या पासून बेसांव जावंक शकना जरी तर आमकां काकूत दिसना तेंची, दया दिसना, माया दिसना जाल्यार तेंची.
When you begin to bless or pray for others, you need to feel what they feel.
जेन्ना आमी दुसऱ्या पासून मागणी करता न्हू, जेन्ना आमी दुसऱ्या पासून बेसांव जावंक सोदतना आमकां भोगोंक जाय तेचे कित्यानसान ती पासार
We
जाता.
need to ask the Holy Spirit, show us what they are going through.
आमी पळयतात मागीर सांगता पळयतात दाखव आमकां ती कित्यानसान पासार जाता
These
ती.
people were willing to carry this paralytic's burden.
ह्या लोकांक पळोवंक गेल्यार ते तयार आसलेले तेजो भार घेवपाक.
The second thing about them,
दुसरी गोष्ट तेंच्या विशीं,
they not only carry his burden,
तेजो भार उबारता तितकेच न्हय,
they went into somebody else's property, destroyed it, but saw to it that he is brought to Jesus.
ते आनीक कोणाच्या घरा गेले तेंची प्रॉपर्टी तेंचे वयर रूफ जो आसलो तो पिनलो तेणी, पूण तेणी पळयलें की ती बेसांव जावपाक त्या दादल्या
That means
पासत.
they were aggressive in their faith.
तो तेंचो भावार्थ नेट करपी भावार्थ आसलेलो.
Aggressive in their faith.
नेट करपी भावार्थ आसलेलो.
We need to be aggressive in our faith.
आमी आमचो भावार्थ असो नेट करपा सारको
We
आसूंक
need
जाय.
to be people that shake heavens.
आमी सोर घालयतात असले लोक
We need
आसूंक
to be
जाय.
people that talk to God and say, God, I'm going to tear out those roofs that are built, that is preventing me from coming to you, but I want to get to you.
आमी म्हणूंक जाय देवा हांव ते रूफ आसा तो पिंतलो, पूण हांव पळयतलो की तेका हाडपाक तुज्या सोरशी.
What makes it even worse is
आनीक कितें वायट करता जाणा ते,
to carry a paralytic onto the roof.
आनी एका आरीच्या मनशाक वयर व्हरप म्हटल्यार
It's
म्हळ्यार
not an easy job.
सोपी वस्त न्हय ती.
आता तरी मासे ट्रॉली हा ramp aha. Now these days we'll have ramps, we'll have trolleys. They don't have trolleys.
त्या वेळार ट्रॉली नासलेल्यो,
They don't have ramps.
त्या वेळार रॅम्प नासलेले.
From the ground floor, if you've come to Israel with us, you must have realized that the synagogue, the roofs of the houses that were there,
इस्रायलाक तर तुमी आमच्या सांगात येयला जाल्यार तुमी पयला आसतली कशें नोय तेंचे आसता वयर आसता ते नोय न्हू
that how
रूफ
it
आसता
was
ते
made, how it was intertwined, and how it was all built, and it's not easy to break open.
सोपें न्हय ते उक्ते करपाक बीन
And these people, they are carrying that man.
आनी हे लोक ते घेवन येता त्या आरीच्या मनशाक
Not only that,
तितकेच न्हय
to carry on a horizontal, right? Horizontal. To carry at this level is fine.
ह्या अशें हॉरिझॉन्टल वाटेन व्हरप म्हटल्यार बरें हा सोपें जाता
एक वयर आणि it's not going to be easy.
असो वयर व्हरप म्हटल्यार सोपें न्हय त्या
They are
मनशाक
willing to take the pain.
ते तयार आसा दूख पासून
They
भोगपाक
are willing to take the trouble.
ते तयार आसा त्रास पासून
For
काडपाक
whom?
कोणा
For
पासून
this man to be blessed.
ह्यो मनीस आशिर्वादीत जावपाक
But somebody else to be blessed.
आनीक कोण आशिर्वादीत जावपाक
Sometimes it's not only just praying for others, you need to move that extra mile.
केन्ना केन्ना दुसऱ्या पासून मागणी करता तितकेच पुरो न्हय पूण आमी आनी एक पावल मुखार वचोंक जाय
If Jesus said, if somebody asks for your tunic, give them your cloak as well. If somebody tells you to walk 1 mile, you walk 2.
कोण तूं तुका 1 मायल चलोवंक लायता तूं 2 मायल चल
Means go the extra mile.
म्हटल्यार आनीक प्रयत्न कर मायज
Do
वच मातसो
something extra for somebody to be blessed.
आनीक मुखार वच कोण आशिर्वादीत जावपाक
आमकां जाय सगल्यांनी आमकां मातशें मुखार केलेलें आमकां आशिर्वादीत करपाक. If somebody does the extra mile for us, we feel good, right?
आनीक कोण तर आमच्या पासून आनीक मायज कितें करीत जाल्यार आमकां बरें दिसता न्हू
If somebody does something special for us, we feel really good.
कोण तर आमकां कितें स्पेशल करता आमकां बरें दिसता न्हू
But we don't want to do the special for somebody else.
पूण आमी आनीक कोणा पासून तेच करूंक सोदिना
We want everybody to do for us.
आमकां ते सगल्यांनी आगळे वेगळे केलें आमच्या
Why
पासून
don't we do it for others?
तर आमी कित्याक करचें ना दुसऱ्या पासून
And here we see these 4 men doing it to some. It's not an easy job. If you want to try it, tie somebody on the bed. Okay. We don't know how fat, thin, what this man's size was. Okay. Tie him and try to push him up first floor. Maybe around 4 meters high.
तुमकां तर कोणे म्हणल्यार तिणी कितले त्रास काडलेले ते कळपाक जाय कोणाकूय बांदात आनी अशें उखलून उबारात 4 मीटर उंचायचेर
तेका बांधला तेकाय त्रास आणि तुकाय त्रास. It's not going to be easy.
सोपें आसचें ना तें
But they chose to go the extra mile.
पूण तिणी वेचून काडलें आनीक मायज करपाक
They could have brought that paralytic at the entrance of the door and said, "Avis pauchena. I don't think we are going to reach there.
तिणी म्हणूंक जाता म्हाका दिसना पावतले कशें आमी
चल घराया फाल्यां पळोवया." No, we would do that naturally.
आमी करतले आहले ना तशेंच
Let's see tomorrow.
फाल्यां पळोवया
Sometimes when you're going in, this all these other applications, and you see a big queue of 50, 100 people, you'll stand there for some time. At least I'll do that. I don't like to stand in lines. So when I'll stand there maybe 5-10 minutes, patience पिड्यार जाता. We don't want to take that trouble.
आमी ते त्रास काडूंक सोदिना
And here these people are taking the trouble not for themselves, for somebody else.
पूण हांगासून हांकां पळोवंक गेल्यार ते त्रास काडूंक तयार आसा आपल्या पासून न्हू पूण आनीक कोणा पासून
That's what we need to be. People who are willing to go the extra mile.
आनी तशीच आमी आसूंक जाय जे लोक मुखार वयपाक तयार आसा मायज करपाक तयार आसा
We need to be people who are aggressive in our faith
आमी नेट करपी भावार्थ आसूंक जाय आमचो
and go the extra mile for somebody else to be blessed.
आनी आनीक मायज कितें करूंक जाय कोण आनीक कोण आशिर्वादीत जावपाक
That extra mile costs you always.
ते खरें लागता आमकां दूख भोगता जेन्ना
It
करता
costs
तेन्ना
you maybe your time,
जाय तुजो वेळ वयतलो
cost you maybe your money,
पयशे जायत घडये असो
cost you maybe your house.
जाय तुजें घर
Sometimes it can cost you something that is very dear to you.
केन्ना केन्ना तुजे सारकी आपूडबायची वस्त पासून वसत
But how many of us know when you are willing to let go, God can trust you with more.
पूण कितलीं जाणां आमी जाणा की जेन्ना आमी तयार आसतना सोडून दिवपाक देव आमचेर आनीक ओतोंक शकता
I like the rhyming. When you're willing to let go, God will trust you with more. When you're willing to let go,
जेन्ना आमी तयार आसतना दिवपाक
God can trust you with more.
देव तुका आनीक दितलो
We want more, but we don't want to let go.
आमकां चड जाय पूण आमी सोडून दिवंक सोदिना आसा तें
And that's where we lose,
आनी थंयच आमी शेणवयता जाणा
The 5 loaves and 2 fish that young boy let go.
5 उंडे 2 नुस्तें त्या भुरग्यान दिले
And he was ready for more.
आनी तो तयार आसलो आनीक मेवपाक
We
घेवपाक
want the more, but we don't want to go. Let go.
आमकां चड जाय पूण आमी सोडून दिवंक सोदिना
So today we need to understand, we want to bless somebody, we need to learn to go the extra mile.
तर आमी समजून घेवंक जाय की आमी तो दुसऱ्याचेर आशिर्वाद घालूंक सोदता आमी कितें मायज करूंक तयार आसूंक
Do
जाय.
something that you would not normally do.
सादारणपण जे करची ना न्हू तें करूंक मुखार
You
वच.
want your family member, your husband or your child or somebody from your house to be blessed.
आमकां तर जे आमची भुरगीं ना, जे आमचो घो ना, आनी कोण आमच्या कुटुंबातले आशिर्वादीत
It's
जावपाक.
pointless coming and just praying and say, God, please bless them, please change them, heal their sickness, heal their disease. You make this wonderful prayer and if you go with faith, yes, today I prayed, wonderful, now I'm going to see a testimony. But you go home and you don't speak that testimony.
कसलो अर्थ काय तूं हांगासर येवन मागणी करता देवा तेंच्या जिविताक हात लाय देवा तूं तेंकां पेकोवणी दी आनी तूं सारको भावार्थान आयज हांवें मागणी केल्या कितें पुणी जातलो पूण तूं तो जियेना तूं तेंकां आदार दिवपाक तयार ना जाल्यार
Moment you go home, you say, hey Lord, आता म्हाका सादापा. You be instead of going the extra mile, doing something extraordinary so that you can impact their lives.
कितें पुणी मायज करच्या परी आमी मायज करूंक सोदिना की आमी प्रभाव घालपाक तेंच्या जिविताचेर ते मायज करून
You want to bring change,
आमी बदलो पाडूंक सोदता.
you first be the change.
आमी बदलो पाडूंक जाय जाल्यार आमी पयलीं बदलोंक जाय.
You want them to change,
आमकां जाय ती बदललेली
you live the change.
पयलीं तूं पयलीं बदलोन
Let
जिये
them see it in you.
आनी तिणी पळोवनी तुज्या भितर
Let your
तें
speech, declare it.
तुजी उतरां आसा ती तुजे जे कितें उलयतात तितून सान परगट ते
Let your life declare it.
तुजे जिवीत ते परगटून
These 4 men showed how much they loved that one man.
हे 4 दादल्यान दाखयलें कितले ते त्या एका दादल्याचो मोग
How
कोताले
much
ते
they were compassionate for that one man.
कितले तेंकां काकूतान दया दिसलेली ती तेची
तेणी बेश्टीच व्हरोंक ना आनी आसा ना चल या घरा. No, they saw that he was brought to Jesus.
तिणी पयलें की तेका जेजूस वर्षी हाडटलेच म्हणून ते
Today as we gather to pray,
तर आयज जशी आमी एकठांय जाल्यार मागणी
as we
करपाक
begin to lift your whoever you have written down,
जशी आमी उबारतली देव आमकां सगल्यांची जिंची
and we
नांवां
lift them
बरयलेली
up
आसा
before Jesus.
जेन्ना आमी जेजू मुखार तेंकां उबारतली
Let's come with expectation.
आमी ते आशेन येवया
What?
कितें
The first thing,
पयली वस्त म्हटल्यार
that by faith
की भावार्थान
it's possible.
घडटा म्हणून
He has the authority.
देवा कडेन अधिकार आसा
That when
म्हणून
he speaks the word,
जेन्ना तो उतर उलयता
something will happen.
कितें पुणी जातलेंच
Not with bitterness,
कोर्सानीन न्हय
but willing to go the extra mile.
पूण तयार आसून करून आनीक मायज कितें
Willing
करपाक
to be a testimony for them.
तयार आसून की एक गोवायकी जावपाक
Not
तेंच्या
just
पासत
praying here,
फक्त हांगासर मागणी करपाक
but
न्हय
also looking to impact them wherever they are.
पूण ती हुंय आसूं तेंचे थंयसर आसूं प्रभाव घालपाक
These people, look at the scripture in Mark 2 verse 3 again, read from start, verse 3.
4 जाण आड जाल्ल्या एका मनशाक उखलून ताचे सोरशीं घेवन आयले पूण लोकांक लागून ते मनशाक ताजेशी हाडूंक जायनासले देखून जेजू आसलो त्या जाग्या वयलो पाटोस तांणी उदको केलो आनी अशी वाट करून आड पडलेल्या आरेकाराक सयत ताचे आंतून देंवयले.
Further.
ताचो भावार्थ पळोवन
Okay. Tancho भावार्थ पडत. He saw their faith. He's not speaking about the paralytic. I don't know whether the paralytic had faith.
त्या हारीच्या मनशा विशीं उलोवंक ना कित्याक आमकां नको आमी नको तेका भावात आसलो
Maybe he had faith.
जायत कडेन
That's why he
भावात
was willing to, go through all that he went through. Because it's not easy to lift somebody up on a roof.
त्या तो तयार आसलेलो जे कितें करूंक सोदताले ते करून दिवपाक कित्याक सोंपें नासलेलें ते वयर काडपाक तेका
If you've ever been tied to a bed,
तुका तर कोणी बांदलेलें जाल्यार बॅडी
you've had a fracture or some kind of a problem and somebody was lifting you, taking you from the first floor to the second floor just by steps, you would realize, मातशें वांकणें केल्यार समज. Have you ever had that? I'm sure you would have said that. I'm sure you would have said that. This man was not pottolo, he was pollolo. He was as good as straight. Lifted up. I don't know. I believe he may have had faith.
जायत कडेन भावार्थ आसलो तेका
But the Bible is speaking about their faith.
पूण बायबल तांच्या भावार्था विशीं उलयता
Those 4 people, I'm sure, had faith.
ते 4 दादल्यांक भावार्थ आसलो
Sure they had faith.
खात्रीन भावार्थ आसलो
And it
तेंकां
is that faith that impressed Jesus.
आनी त्या भावार्थान जेजूच्या काळजाक हात
So
लायलो
today as you come to God, I believe the very fact you come here is because you have faith.
हांव सदमान तुमी हांगासर येयलेले आसा कित्याक तुमकां भावार्थ आसा म्हणून.
And today, as we will pray for whoever is in your list,
तशी आयज आमी मागणी करता सगळीं जी आमच्या लिस्टान आसा
let's have faith.
भावार्थान या आमी
Something good is going to happen.
कितें म्हण बरेंच जातलें म्हणून
Something good is going to happen.
कितें म्हण बरेंच जातलें म्हणून
Something beautiful is going to happen.
कितें सोबीतूच जातलें म्हणून
That God is going to work a miracle for us.
की देव मिलाग्र करपाक आमच्या पासत.
That it's not a selfish prayer,
ती स्वार्थी मागणी न्हय
but it's a prayer that somebody else be blessed.
पूण ही मागणी आनीक कोण आशिर्वादीत जावपाक.
If you remember the prayer, the persistent friends parable,
आमी तो रोपार ती आमकां उगडास आसा जाल्यार तो दादलो जो आपल्या इश्टा पासून मागणी करूंक
he goes to
मागपाक
his
वयता
neighbor's house.
तो आपल्या शेजारच्या घरा वयता.
At the mid of the night, it is there in Luke. If you go to Luke, just turn there. Luke chapter 11 and read verse 5 onwards.
आणि ताणें तांकां सांगले, तुमचे मदें कोण एकल्याक एक इश्ट आसा म्हूण सोजमात आनी हो मोदयांनीर ताजेशी वचून ताका अशें म्हणटा, इश्टा म्हाका 3 उणे उणे दी. म्हजो एक इश्ट वाटेचो पावून सोल्ला आनी ताका वाडूंक म्हजे लागीं कांयच ना.
पयले म्हणल्यार हो इश्ट रातचे मोदयांनी वयता. आय सायबा, मोदयांनी कोणें तुका सोतायल्यार तूं कितें करतलो? हांव येयलो, आय सायब बाप्पा, गुंजन म्हणटले न्हिदूंक पासून दिना म्हाका सामकें. Come on, let's be human. Let's not be super spiritual. This, in the middle of the night, he's willing to get up for not for himself.
मोदयान रात्रीक तो तयार आसा उठपाक
तेका
आपल्या
भूक
पासत
लागल्या म्हूण न्हू. Not because he's hungry, his friend is hungry.
आपल्याक भूक लागला म्हणून त्याच्या इश्टाक भूक लागलेली आसा
He's
म्हणून
willing to get up in the middle of night for his friend.
तो तयार आसा मोदयान रात्री उठपाक आपल्या इश्टा पासत.
When we feel hungry, if you're thirsty or hungry in the middle of the night, and if one of your family members is awake, you'll say, "Hey, I'm feeling so thirsty," in the hope that they will go and bring water for you.
आमकां तर मदींच भूक लागला ताण लागला जाल्यार आनी कोणूय तर आनीक कोण जागो आसा घरचो जाल्यार आमी म्हणटले हा भूक लागला रे ताण लागला रे ती आडोत
In the
आडीशी
hope
बीन
that they will go and then
जायत
very rarely it happens, right?
जायत घडी ती आडीत बीन म्हणून.
But here in the mid of the night, not for my need, not for his need, for his friend, he's going out.
पूण हो मोदयान रातीक आपल्या पासून न्हय आपल्या इश्टा पासून तो वयता मागोंक.
Read further.
आनी त्या मनशान भितर थावन अशी जाप दिली, म्हाका त्रास दिवं नाका, आतां दाराक खिळी घाली आनी म्हजीं भुरगीं आनी हांव न्हिदूंक गेल्या. म्हज्यान उठून तुका दिवंक जायना.
Okay. This other friend is so foolish, no? He say, "Come on, yeah, I'm on my bed. My kids are sleeping. It's so late in the night. Why are you coming here and troubling me?" He was a lazy friend.
तो आळशी इश्ट आसलो म्हणटा हांव
And the
न्हिदल्या
other
म्हज्या
friend is left his house, left his bed in the mid of the night for his other friend.
आनी हो दुसरो इश्ट आसा तो 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 ह्या दुसऱ्या इश्टाशी येयलेलो आसा आनीक कोणा पासत आपल्या दुसऱ्या इश्टा पासत.
Let's go further. Read further.
आनी तो दारार मारीत रावत जाल्यार हांव तुमकां सांगता, तो मनीस इश्टागोतीक लागून उठून दिना जाल्यारूय ताच्या कारांदायेक लागून ताका गरज तें काडून दितलो.
Yet because of his बेजार कोत्ता म्हूण दिता चेस जायना तेजें. देरार मारीत राव डा 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 डा. But for whom?
कित्या पासत कोणा
For somebody
पासत
else.
आनीक कोणा पासत.
Asking for whom?
कोणा पासत
For
मागपाक
somebody else.
आनीक कोणा पासत.
Need is of whose?
कोणाची गरज
Somebody else.
आनीक कोणाची.
Not mine.
माझी न्हय.
Today, as we are gathering together here to pray,
आयज जशें आमी एकठांय जाल्यार आसा मागणी करपाक
not mine,
माझी गरज न्हय.
not my need,
माझे गरजे पासत
not
न्हय.
your need.
तुजे गरजे
We
पासत
are
न्हय.
not going to go to God and say, "देवा म्हाका दी हा पळय हांव येयला आख्खो दीस आतां रितीर करपाक, आयज तुवें म्हाका दिवंकूच जाय." No, not me, not
माझ्या
me,
पासत नाही.
not me, not me.
माझ्या पासत न्हय माझ्या पासत न्हय माझ्या पासत न्हय.
But I'm going to pray and say, "God bless them."
पूण आयज हांव मागणी करून म्हणटा द्या तेंचेर आशिर्वाद घाल.
Maybe there's somebody around you whom you know that you need to add their name in your list.
जाय तुजी सोरभोंवतणी कोणूय आसा तुजे तुका नांव बरोवंक जाय.
Because they are not going to add their own name, right?
कित्याक ती आपलें नांव घालची ना न्हू.
Correct.
सारकें न्हू.
They are not going to write their name. So maybe you can see someone around you and say, I want to pray for them also. I
तुका
want to
शिकपोवन
pray for
तुज्या
her. I want to
तेंच्याय
pray for
पासून
him.
मागणी तेजेय पासून मागणी करूंक जाय म्हाका.
And I tell you,
आनी हांव तुमकां सांगता
this other friend was lazy.
हो दुसरो इश्ट जो आळशी आसलेलो
He was not willing to get up.
तो तयारूच नाहलो
He
उठपाक
was not willing to open the door. Though it is latched, he can open it. Latch is from which side? Inside or outside?
ही हुंयसान घातलेली भायरसान काय भितरसान
When I'm inside and somebody is knocking, I've latched it inside, right? Somebody is knocking, I can't say, nah, I can't open the door, man. It's latched, yeah. That's what he said, right?
तेच म्हणटा ना तो
Yes, yes. He says, do not bother me. The door is now shut. Shut.
तो म्हणटा स्वताय नाका म्हाका की
From
घातला
which
दारात
side it is shut? It's from inside, right?
भितरल्यान बंद केला न्हू
You can open it.
करूंक जाता उक्ते
The good thing about God is
बरी खबर देवा विशीं
God's door is never shut.
देवाचे देर केन्नाच बंद आसना
His door is open for us.
तेजे देर उक्ते आसा आमच्या
He will
पासत
hear us.
तो आयकतलो
He will
आमचे
not give us excuses that says, no, they are sleeping. I can't answer you now.
तो निमित्त दिवची ना ती न्हिदला पळय म्हाका उक्ते करूंक जायना ता
He will answer
तो
us.
जबाब दितलोच
And when you are selflessly going to lift others up, I'm sure God will hear you.
आनी जेन्ना तूं निस्वार्थपणान दुसऱ्यांक वयर उबारता न्हू तो आयकतलोच आमचे
And
मागणें
not just hear you to bless others,
आनी तुजे आयकता तितकेच न्हय दुसऱ्याचेर बेसांव
but
घालपाक
as you begin to bless others, He begins to bless you.
पूण जसो दुसऱ्याचेर तूं बेसांव मागतलो तुजेर तो बेसांव
Today I
घालतलो
want to challenge
आयज
us.
हांव आमकांच चॅलेंज करूंक
I want
सोदता
to encourage us.
हांव आमकांच उद्देन करूंक सोदता
I want us to be stirred up.
म्हाका जाय आमी किडयलेली आमकांच
Something good is going to happen.
कितें पूण बरें जातलेंच म्हणून
Something good is going to happen.
कितें बरें जातलेंच म्हणून
For the ones I'm going to pray for,
ज्या पासत हांव मागणें करतलो तेंच्या
and as
पासत
I bless them,
आनी जसो हांव तेंचेर आशिर्वाद मागतलो
God is going to stir me up
देव म्हाकाय किडयतलो
to receive more,
आनीक घेवपाक
to receive more.
आनीक घेवपाक
Because the more you begin, with the little that you have,
जे इल्लेशें तुजे कडेन आसा
if you're faithful,
तूं तो तितून विश्वासी
God can
आसा
entrust you with more.
देव आनीक तुजेर पातयेवंक
And
शकता
as you begin to be selfless,
आनी जशें आमी निस्वार्थपणान
as
करता
you're willing to go that extra mile,
जशें आमी आनीक पावल मुखार वयपाक
God
तयार
will keep
आसा
adding more
देव आनीक जोडीत रावतलो
in your life.
तुज्या जिवितांत